morning, I'm Zoe Jones and this is my yoga practice. What we're going to do right now is look at how we ground ourselves and a little bit of mobility as well. Okay, so the mobility is just getting our joints warmed up for our yoga practice and getting the synovial fluid around the joints so we can be mobilized a lot better. Okay, so first we look at the grounding and we are in our seated position. You can either lay down in corpse pose or you can choose to be in a standing position. It's up to you, but I always sort of start my sessions like this, then I can go straight into the mobilization and the warm-up. Now I am sat on a block. And what a block does, it helps raise your body and supports you in the seated position. Because sometimes if you find you're hunched over, yes, you've got to bring your shoulders back, but sometimes your spine sort of leans over and you want probably then to use something like this. And you just put your sitting bones on the block. So it just heightens you slightly, and you just have one foot in front of the other in a nice relaxed position. Or you might find that you've got enough flexibility to bring your foot up into a lotus pose. But we're just going to remain in easy pose for now. And we're going to bring our shoulders back, extend our spine, bring it long. Okay. And usually I close my eyes for this bit. You don't have to. But it's about feeling your physical form, your sitting bones physically on your mat. Bringing yourself gratitude for coming to your practice today. And at the same time, you're inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And as you inhale, you're bringing in nice cleansing air. And as you exhale, you bring in relaxation. Now I feel a bit of tension in my shoulders, so I'm just going to breathe. And as I breathe out, I'm just going to relax my shoulders. And I'm going to focus on my practice, what's about to come. And if thoughts come and go about your day, what you're supposed to be doing, just allow them to release and just bring yourself to the present. That's what the breath does. It brings you back to the present, allows you to concentrate on the here and now. Concentrate on your yoga practice. And your focus might be breathing, your focus might be asana practice, or bringing it together. It's entirely up to you. This is your time for exercise, for relaxation, for breathing, for just being. So if you ground yourself for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes, breathing in, keeping your spine long, keeping your shoulders relaxed, so you pull your shoulders back and down, engage in your core. Okay, and then we go into our mobility phase. So it's just warming up the joints. So you could do this anyway, but I have a specific routine which I kind of do follow, and it really does help. But I also work it according to my practice. Okay, so I'm going to do my basic routine at the moment. Okay, so what I do, I just inhale, bring my arms up. Always on the inhaling when you're extending, looking up at the sky, looking up at my gaze and my hands, bringing them together. And then as I exhale, I bring my neck down, so it's stretching the back of the neck. And then inhale, bringing my arms up, bringing my gaze up, and then exhale, down. Then one more time, inhale up, making sure you're keeping the integrity of your posture, and then down. Just leave your head hanging a little bit, just get that stretch in the neck. And then as you inhale, bring your neck up. As you exhale, bring your head, tilt your head to the right hand side. And just use your other arm if you want to increase the stretch. Being careful not to bring your head forward, just keeping it nice and back so your ear is coming to your shoulder. Breathing nice and evenly. And then as you inhale, just lengthen your spine. As you exhale, bring your neck down to look at your right knee. And all you're doing there is allowing the stretch to move from the side of your neck round to the front. And then just breathe evenly. And then bring your neck to neutral. Once again, inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, move your head or tilt your head to the left hand side using your opposite arm. Bring the stretch down. Moving evenly. Then inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, bring your gaze down to the right hand side or left hand side even. So you're looking at your knee. And then just roll that out. Bring your chin towards your chest. And then inhaling, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your arms down, but we're going to lean over to the right hand side and sweep in your left arm over. And then we're going to go the other direction, and we're just going to flow, doing a lateral bend, feeling the stretch in the side body. And then as we inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, relax. You do this a couple of times each side, so one more time each side. Being careful not to bring your body over, but just keep your shoulders back and your body straight, and without sort of bringing your sitting bones off the ground as well. And then come down, inhale your arms up. And then as you exhale, rotate around to the right hand side, so you're bringing rotation into your spine. Looking back, gaze into the rear. Inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, turn your body round further if it's available to you. And then come forward again, neutral spine. Inhale, bring your arms up again. And as you exhale, turn your body around to the left hand side, rotating your spine, looking to your rear. And then come round to the front. And this is where you probably want to get rid of your block. And what I like to do is bring my legs out in front, supporting my hands behind, lengthening your spine, relaxing your shoulders. Inhale, and then as you inhale, bring your feet up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time, inhale up. And then as you exhale, just rotate, inhale up, exhale down, rotate your feet. And then around the other side. Getting the synovial fluid around your joints. Okay, then as we inhale, we lengthen, exhale, drop your knees down to the right hand side. Remember to keep your sitting bones on the floor as best as you can. If they're coming up, it means your hips are slightly tight. Okay, inhale up, exhale down. As you can see, my hips are probably tight there. Inhale up, exhale down. I'm going to move a bit faster this time. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and it's like a windscreen wiper. You're kind of going from one side to the other. Okay, and then we're going to come onto all fours. So just swing your legs around, making sure your hands and your knees are hip width apart. I'm going to go into our cat and cow pose. Okay, so relax your body. You can either tuck your toes under or keep them flat. It's entirely up to you. If you tuck them under, it means your toes get a bit of a stretch. So we'll keep them like that for now. Okay, as you inhale, I would like you to bring your belly down towards the floor. And as you do so, you're raising your gaze up and your tailbone is poking out as well. And then as you exhale, round up your spine and your shoulders up to the sky. Inhale, bringing it back down into cow pose. Tailbone tucked out, your belly being pushed down towards the floor. Exhale. Up, rounding your spine, and your belly is really coming, your stomach muscles are really being pushed up into your spine. And then exhale, inhale down. And then exhale up. And we're getting this lateral and extension in our spine, warming the spine up this way. You can practice your breathing. So inhale down. And then flowing it through into cat pose. And then come down to neutral. And then we're just going to sit back on our heels in bolt pose. Now, usually your feet are flat, but we're going to bring it back. So you're going to stretch the toes as well. If this is hurting too much, and then just go back into this position. But I find this is a nice stretch as well. So we're going to bring our hands out in front of us, start flicking our wrists out. So you're just flicking your wrists, your fingers out like you've got water on your fingers, and you're just getting rid of it, flicking it out. And then we bring our arms up high and then low, breathing out. Yes, this may hurt a little bit, but breathe through it. All we're doing is really getting those muscles working. Okay, and then we're going to come back down, turn our wrists so our fingers are pointing towards our body. Now this may be uncomfortable, and if you are uncomfortable, please don't do it. What you can do is come up and do it this way instead, so you're sort of bending your fingers back. I like to do it this way because I then start rocking back on my body, really getting a bit of a stretch. Getting that stretch in the forearms and the wrists. And then I just turn my wrists over and do exactly the same. And just rock slightly. Now what you can do is come up here and just do it this way. That's entirely okay. And then I come back and sit on my heels, bring my interlock my fingers, bring them together, and just do a little dance. So I just roll that stretch out that I've just done, do a bit of a dance with my wrists, and now I feel that I'm fully mobilized, and I can now go into my sun salutation, which is the pulse raiser of the routine. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope this helped you. I will be doing different warm-ups in the future, but I hope this helps for now. Thank you. Bye.